Hey there, guys. I've got Harvey Lynch on here who are doing a client testimonial and everything with us today. Thanks for jumping on, Harvey. Appreciate you, man.
No worries at all, Jared. Great to be here, buddy.
Cool. So Harvey, we've been working with for quite a while now, and he runs a couple of companies, Crown Business Development and Virtual Office Connect. So Harvey, if you could just share a little bit about your company and what you currently do, that'd be great. Problems you solve.
Sure, mate. No problems. Yeah. So when I first got to know you, Jared, I came to you with my company, Crown Business Development, and we help the owners of small and medium-sized businesses improve their profitability and really reach their goals that they've set in the near future. I think some of the challenges that I help my clients with, they struggle with profitability and the fact that they find themselves in a day-to-day grind that is very difficult to get out of. When quite often when someone goes into the real world of business for themselves right from the very start, they're kind of winging it, if you like, and they struggle to sort of understand, okay, I'm not just a highly skilled tradesperson or highly skilled at one skill now. I'm actually got to develop all these new skills to be able to own a business, run a business, and make sure it's profitable at the end of the day. Because if it's not profitable, then we've just inserted ourselves into a glorified job, and we're probably not making any more money than an employee up the road who's got exactly the same skills. So, but along with the business, it brings a lot of stress too. So it's I help those business owners to be able to get past that barrier, if you like, and set their business up so that it is profitable, pulling the right levers and heading in the right direction. And then once they do get to that, close to their goals, we start helping them build their business in a framework that allows them to sell the business one day as well. So it becomes investor ready. And there's another big issue for business owners as well is knowing how to have their business running if they decide to sell it one day. And really what that comes down to is have the business running without them being involved in it. So they have a machine there that's just spitting out cash and it's running on its own accord. So that's on the other end as well. So it's really about a lot of it comes down to profits and really making sure they achieve their goals that way. Well, the boys are here, mate. So say good day to Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, so that's how I help them out, mate, and a lot of it is to do with marketing, sales, and systems on delivering on their promises as well. So that's a big part of it.
Yeah, love it. So tell me a little bit about, like, before we started working together, Harvey. Like, where were you at with things, and what were some of the challenges you had?
Sure, mate. So with my own marketing, a lot of it entails going online, right? And whilst online is pretty big for most business owners nowadays, it's knowing what to do, but then it's getting the experts to do it. And for me, I needed that expert to come on board with me and help me out in that area. And I guess the real challenge is getting that expert that can deliver and show me how to generate leads online, and then the process behind that as well. And after meeting you, mate, I'm all the better for it.
Yeah, no, that's great. And then obviously once we decided working together, can you share a little bit about some of the results that you'd achieved personally as part of the program?
Yeah, mate. So with the setup of everything, I engaged with you guys basically on a done for you arrangement, and you set me up with the CRM you recommended at the time, which I absolutely love. I'm using it in my other company now as well. And the process, how everything works behind the scenes. So that was really the big chunk that I loved about it. But the results that were coming in from it, I set up an app on my phone when a lead would hit, and it was chiming quite often. And I thought, well, this is a good system, because for me and what I coach my clients on is it comes down to a system that's predictable, reliable, affordable, and it works every time you flick it on. So I thought once we nailed it and the leads were chiming in, I thought, right, we've got a really good system here. And I think your expertise in the area of, okay, we've got something working now, let's improve it. That was really quick to start working, and it was quick to optimize. So I was I was loving it. Yeah.
Because looking at some of the results, like from the campaign, from memory, we generated, I think, within like the first few weeks, about 70 odd leads that came through from your campaigns, which were absolutely dominating.
Yeah, there was 60, 70 leads come through, and there was a lot that I think I even was talking to you on the phone about that I couldn't actually get to because I couldn't get to them quick enough, and so that becomes another problem in itself. And getting on the phone quick, part of increasing your conversions, which is another system in itself you need to have in place, is to make sure, okay, they've come through your lead gen. Now they're into the sales process. There's another part there that we're improving as time goes on as well.
Fantastic. Anything further you want to mention about the program? Is there anything that sort of you might want to give in terms of advice to anybody else that might be considering it at this stage?
Yeah, look, I think for me personally, Jared, I love working with you, mate, because you're a bit like me. We seem to we understand each other really well, and I think having your mentorship in that space is really great for me. But on the other side of that, I think for anyone else thinking about the program is that you see what goes on behind the scenes, and you realise, okay, there's a bit more here, a bit more to it than what I first thought. But you seem to make it quite simple, right? And it's not an overnight process by any means, but it's a matter of setting it up, getting it running, and then optimize as we move along. And you're very efficient in that optimization area as well. So that's really what ticked the box for me, mate, is making sure that, okay, we've got something, now let's make it better and continue on with that. So very good.
Love it, man. Love it. Really loved working with you as well. And I know we're going to continue doing bigger and better things consistently as well together, especially over here in Perth. And appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for your time today.
No worries, Jared. Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Easy, man.